Hi, everyone, and welcome. I have been really super busy right into the new year, and I'll actually inject some video in here somewhere of just a recent day that I did where I had nearly 200 orders. I'm not complaining. Business is great. I had a booming 2023, and 2024 is just taking off really busy as well. And I couldn't be happier with it. But I will say that it has really cut into my ability to do videos as often as I'd like to. So to make up for that, I'm going to do a week's worth of videos in a row. Every day, I'm going to try to upload a try. I'm not going to try, I'm going to do. I'm going to upload a video every day, starting today. But I'm going to try to make up for those previous days that I've missed so far this year. And by the way, a very happy belated New Year to you all. I have to restore stock. Christmas killed me. I sold out of my all my tallow bars except for my plain tallow bars, but the orange, the lavender, the cedar wood, the lemongrass, all just went crazy and sold out. And plus my regular bars, my Manuka honey bars, the basics, right? They're all gone and I've got empty shelves. So I have to restore those as well. So this is part of that. So they're not completely gone, by the way. I say that like the shelves aren't completely bare, but they're getting very bare. And I am out of a few things, but in order to avoid running out of some of the others, I'm remaking them now because they're very popular, which is a good thing. If people love the products, I want to make sure they're available. And I hate having to tell people it'll be in the shop soon, I'm working on it, or I will work on it, because that doesn't mean much to you when you want something, right? Okay, so, all right, that being said, I have my tallow melted here. I have my lye solution here, and I have, this is tenfold orange essential oil. I'm remaking the orange tallow bars that I made recently in a video, but you're going to see several repeats coming up here because, as I said, I have to restock, along with a few new things as well that I'm really looking forward to sharing with you. So let's get to putting this together. And so this is 25 pounds here that I'm making up here. So let's go ahead. Oh, and by the way, I'll be coloring it with a natto infused oil again. Matter of fact, no, I won't add that until we get it to emulsion because it's easier for me to see how the soap is doing before. Here's our tenfold essential oil, orange essential oil, which smells delicious. Isn't that a delicious orange? So juicy, so perfect for this very, very strong orange scent. So I'm just going to get these sliced into loaves here. I did get a multi-wire cutter for cutting these big slabs into molds. The first time I used it, I broke a wire, and I haven't yet taken the time to fix it, which is something I definitely need to do. But these smell fantastic. That tenfold orange essential oil is just wonderful. It comes through saponification so nicely. It really does smell terrific. And I made these a little bit lighter color orange than I did my last ones. And for no other reason than I was running low on my annatto infusion. I've got some more right now that is infusing. But I'm quite pleased with how these have turned out. And just going to get this last one cut here. And then we're going to get these cut into bars. So, gosh, I hope the weather is okay where you all are. I know that there are some pretty messy storms moving across the country. It's been chilly here and we've had some rain, but other than that, it's been pretty nice actually. All right, so now let me get my bar cutter and let's get these cut into bars. I've had to make 23 slabs of the tallow bars recently, so the cutter has been getting a workout, that's for sure. So you'll notice the center is a little darker. As it dries, it'll all blend out into the same color. Matter of fact, by the time I take the photos for this video, you will see the ultimate color. These tallow bars have to be cut just at the right time, otherwise they might be too hard and actually break a wire, which is what happened with the multi-slab cutter that I was just talking, the multi-loaf cutter that I was talking about earlier. What happened with it is I thought, well, based on the way it's made and based on its construction, it's okay if I cut these tallow bars maybe a little later And I pushed in the slab into it, and pop. It immediately broke a wire, which was disappointing considering what I paid for it and that it was brand new. But you don't buy a brand new car and then drive it into the ground, right? And then blame the car. So I'm certainly not upset at the cutter. Just in my expectations that I was being a little too unfair in my wishing that, oh, that's okay, I can use this cutter with older tallow bars that have aged, an extra day. Well, you can't. They're just too hard. So then I had to go back and just manually cut them with a blade. And they look great. They don't look any different. No one would know the difference. But I have to be just as cautious with that cutter as I do with this one. I would never use these 100% tallow bars that were more than 6 or 8 hours old, because they get way too hard, and I know they would break a wire. Because you can break wire even with any blend of soap if it's hard, or if your wires aren't properly tensioned, that sort of thing, which is another lesson I had to learn. And there is no absolute. I can't tell you how your wires should be, because where the soaps you make, the machine, the device that you're using, all those, the wires, what they're constructed of, who makes them, all those things can have a different effect on your ultimate result. What I can tell you about this one in particular is that the wires have to be just tight enough, not loose, but they need to have tension. They need to have a high tone. Let me see. Now these may be stretched out because I've been using them a bit. Actually, that one's a little, I could tighten it a little. About right there. Okay, now I know that probably wasn't fun for you, but that is basically, I know for me what they need to sound like to be at their best. And it's one of the things that after years of using just a single wire cutter, that I am so happy that I made the investment in these. I've got a couple of these. I've got them in different sizes for different things, and I just adore them. They're made well. I've never broken a wire on this one. I did on the other one, and again, my fault. I could tell as I was pressing down that the bars were going to be too hard, and I broke a wire. So, and I do think that unless there is a manufacturing flaw in the wire or the cutter that you're using, that most of the times when a wire breaks, it's our own fault. Maybe fault is the wrong word, but user error perhaps is a nicer way of putting it. So these, like I said, they smell wonderful. These will be ready in a few weeks, and I can get them in the shop. But as I told you at the beginning of this video, now this is filmed over 2 days. Obviously, the night that I made the soap, the day that I'm cutting the soap, but I'm going to try to upload a video daily. Matter of fact, immediately after cutting these, I'll be cutting the patchouli bars for the next video that you're going to see. And I'm going to try this routine. I'm actually prepping for the next couple of soaps. Right now, well, not this minute I'm doing this, but when I'm done cutting bars, that'll be the next thing that I do. But I hope you did enjoy this. I really appreciate you coming along with me today. I look forward to seeing you all back in the next video. Thanks so much for everything. You've made 2023 a fantastic year, and I can already tell 2024 is also going to be a wonderful year. Thank you so much, everyone. Goodbye.